Today I'm gonna be doing just some like makeup because I want to, and I just bought like a whole bunch of e.l.f. makeup, so why not? The only thing I don't have that's e.l.f. because I forgot to grab it is powder, but everything else that I have is just e.l.f. products. The first thing I do, I've already cleaned my face this morning. It's kind of late when I'm doing this, so yeah. But the second thing I do after cleansing my face, I put on sunscreen. SPF 50, just everyday wear. We take skin cancer in this family seriously. It should be already mostly dry, but I'm gonna let it dry for a few seconds just to make sure. But it's clear, it doesn't leave a white film. I like looked at the price and I was like, I don't know if this is worth it, but it feels like it's worth it. Honestly, I would recommend this. I literally got a makeup look for like under $100. This is what brought me over $100. But I think this was worth it, honestly. And I probably I would buy this again. I would 100% buy this again. The next step is primer. Luckily they have a perfect one. So I just do a pump, and a pump. We'll let this dry for a few seconds, then we'll test it, and if it works, then we'll keep going. So I think it's drying. Yeah, it's dry. Okay, perfect. Anyway, now I take the Soft Glance Satin Foundation. I just pump out a dollop on each cheek. Granted, this is not my perfect shade. As you can tell, it's not my perfect shade. Now I get a beauty blender. And I wet it, tap it on my hand, just put it on. The next step is concealer. This is the Camo Concealer from e.l.f. If the foundation is too dark for you, get a concealer that's a bit too light for you. Which I know sounds dumb, but it works. And then like that. That was all in one pump. You really, with this one, you don't want to do too much because it's that good. Granted, wait, sorry. I had slightly put it in and realized I wanted more. Now, contour. There, like there. And then the last part, I take the Camo blush and I do boom, 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 boom. Copper Etiquette. And I've got all that in. I'm gonna blend it, starting with contour here. On the contour, you want to kind of match the line. I put on too much concealer there, but I can fix that in a second. Then I'm gonna do the eyes, and then contour. I don't usually wear highlighter with the e.l.f. looks. I just feel like I don't need any when I wear my e.l.f. look. That depends on the person. You can go get highlighter. I just don't wear any. That's it so far. And blush. I do put it up on my eyes. That's how it's looking so far. Then I'm gonna take powder because I've gotten my base done. And I do this Morphe one. Then I take this and I use it kind of as a powder puff and I press the powder under my eyes. Now we're gonna take this fluffy brush. Granted, this is all I have, but then you're gonna take the powder. You're just gonna put it everywhere else too. So now, so next thing I do, I know typically I see a lot of people do this beforehand. I don't. To clean off the product on my eyebrows. And then I just fill them in very lightly. I don't do much. Granted, I also have pretty even eyebrows and I brush it out. Next thing I'm gonna do is my lip liner and lip gloss. I do not do lipstick. They have some like liquid lipsticks, I believe, and I don't know if they have normal lipsticks, but I'm pretty sure they have some like colorful ones. I don't use those. They have lip tints and stuff. I just don't like using those. So I'm gonna line my lips in brown, but I'm gonna put it like in the corners here. So now I have it in like the corner of my lips and then that's what it looks like. Then we're gonna take a bit of gloss. We're gonna put it on. Then it should look something like that. The second to last step is setting spray. Okay. Setting spray is done. And then we're gonna take the last step, mascara. That is the finished look. Now I'm gonna fix my hair real fast because it's a bit bad right now. And then I'll show you the final look in different lighting. And then this is the final look. Here it is in different lighting. So I think it looks good. So I will see you guys in the next one.